including foods and protective items being distributed among the needy. And Bangabandhu's killer Majid hanged at Dhaka Central Jail, government trying to bring back other killers. Assalamu alaikum viewers, I'm Tanzila Manar Sultana welcoming you all to News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Centre.
And I'm Zafar Imam with you. You have heard the headlines. Now we move on to detail. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has announced a 5,000 crore taka stimulus package for agricultural sector to boost crop production to overcome the possible COVID-19 impact. The Prime Minister said this while delivering her introductory speech in a video conference from the Ganu Bhavan with the public representatives and government officials from 16 districts under Khulna and Borishal divisions this morning. The Premier said Bangladesh Bank would formulate the refinancing scheme of 5,000 crore taka to be disbursed as current capital in the agriculture sector, fixing the maximum interest rate at client level at 5%. She have already given to administration and the law enforcement agencies to allow the movement of people engaged in the harvesting crops and facilitate the supply chain. The Prime Minister also asked the local administration and local people to keep their respective localities and areas protected so that no outsider can suddenly go there. Principal Secretary Dr. Ahmed Kaukas moderated the function. Later, the Prime Minister exchanged views with officials and gave necessary directives.
4 more people have died of coronavirus in the country, raising the total death toll to 34. Besides, 139 more people have been tested positive for coronavirus in the last 24 hours, pushing the total number of coronavirus cases in the country to 621. Institute of Epidemiology, Disease Control and Research IEDCR Director Dr. Mirzadi Sabrina Flora informed the latest coronavirus situation in the country from an online health bulletin broadcast. She said 3 of coronavirus patients have recovered in last 24 hours, raising the number of total recovery to 39. Additional Director General of Health Services Professor Dr. Sania Tahmina joined online bulletin broadcast. Dr. Sania said as the number of COVID-19 infected cases on the rise in the country, the government has intensified its efforts, including collection of protective equipment such PPE, surgical mask, alongside increasing medical facilities for coronavirus infected patients. Meanwhile, the worldwide death toll from coronavirus crosses 1,10,000 with more than 18,03,000 infected. The US has recorded a total death toll of 20,637, surpassing Italy's death toll of 19,468. In Spain, 366 people have died in last 24 hours, bringing the total death toll to 16,972. France recorded 635 coronavirus deaths in the last 24 hours, bringing the total death toll to 13,832. In UK, 737 people have died in last 24 hours. Total death toll is 10,612.
Many districts, cities, places in Dhaka and elsewhere in the country are put on lockdown. In Dhaka, the police imposed lockdown in areas around Taj Mahal Road, Rajia Sultana Road, Babar Road, Bashila and in front of Krishi Market in Mohammadpur. The district administration of Chatpur, Noshindi, Narayanganj, Tangail, Netrokona, Satkhira, Gazipur, Silet, Chuadanga, Lakshmipur, Jamalpur, Thakurgao, Gaibandha and Cox's Bazar put the respective districts under complete lockdown to check the transmission of coronavirus. Local administration issued restriction of in and out of people in these districts. Besides, all kinds of business organizations, mass gathering, mass transport and movement of residents were also prohibited. Legal action will be taken if anyone disobeys the order. District administration set up checkpoints at important points to implement the lockdown. Police interrogated all who were crossing the checkpost. They also worked to aware the people about spreading of coronavirus and encouraged to stay at home in an effort to curb coronavirus. Hundreds of low-income people became jobless due to coronavirus situation. Following Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's directives, daily essentials are being distributed among the poor, low-income people and distressed to overcome the crisis across the country. Our correspondent from different districts informed about this. Authorities are distributing in daily necessities including rice, pulse and oil among the poor families in the remote areas.
Father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's convicted killer, sacked Army Captain Abdul Majid, was hanged after midnight at Dhaka Central Jail in Keraniganj last night. A prison official said the civil surgeon declared Majid dead at 12:15 a.m. Concerned officials, including a magistrate, police representatives, witnessed execution as required by the law, while Inspector General of Prisons Brigadier General A.K.A. Mustafa Kamal Pasha also was present. Majid was one of the remaining convicts of 1975 carnage when Bangabandhu was killed along with most of his family members and several others. Meanwhile, Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal has said all of the remaining 5 fugitive killers of Father of the Nation will also be executed after bringing them back home. He said these while receiving 2,000 packets of relief goods for destitute people from State Minister for Shipping Khalid Mahmood Chaudhary at his residence in Dhaka today. Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Anisul Haq has said the government to some extent has fulfilled its commitment given to the people by executing Bangabandhu's killer, dismissed Army Captain Abdul Majid last night. He said in his formal reaction to the execution of Majid this afternoon.
Now weather. Met Office says weather is likely to remain mainly dry with partly cloudy sky over the country during next 24 hours. Today's maximum temperature of the country was recorded 37.5 degrees Celsius at Rangamati. Night and day temperature may rise slightly over the country in next 24 hours. And now to end the bulletin, headlines once again. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina unveils 5,000 crore taka stimulus package for farmers to overcome possible impact of corona situation. Prime Minister reiterates call to countrymen for staying at home and keeping own areas protected from COVID-19. 4 more die of corona infection, bringing country's death toll to 34. 139 fresh cases detected in 24 hours. Global death tolls from coronavirus cross 1,10,000 with more than 18 lakhs and 3,000 infected. Lockdown continues in different areas across country. Law enforcers active to ensure social distancing. Relief materials including foods and protective items being distributed among the needy. And Bangabandhu's killer Majid hanged at Dhaka Central Jail. Government trying to bring back other killers.
And that's all we were having from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us and I invite you to watch our next bulletin, which is coming up at 11:30 p.m. in Bangla. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.